like, oh, I don't know, very Q-ish, that we have to wait. Because once it starts, it's going to start to happen each and every year. We're going to see something new. And today, Paul pointed out the way they had written some of the directives for the intel agencies, including the FBI, was if anybody posts anything we don't like, you can arrest them. That's basically what it came down to, right?
Yeah.
Exactly right. Yeah,
Like in England.
Exactly like in England. And we're just an extension of, they get away with it in the smaller, weaker countries, the ones without guns, and they enforce their will, and that's what's going to keep us safe, really. We'll be able to fight for our First Amendment because we got the Second.
Right, but you had pointed out some of the language that was in some of these orders, the way the FBI was kind of led to, I guess, their framework to say, okay, if anybody posts anything negative about, say, the government, say the election, say COVID, you can basically shut them down and go after them. And think about that for a moment.
Yeah, they basically squeezed it into the critical infrastructure bill.
Right.
And this was all kind of, drummed up and ginned up by Hillary and Obama and all the other, losers in the Democratic Party who wanted to cover up for their lies. So they created this whole new way to silence America without actually taking away your First Amendment, but just make it impossible to speak online. So that's why, guys like us get debanked. It's why I can't post anything without people say, I put up a picture of Jesus on a Sunday morning saying, good morning to all of my people. Something sweet and kind, dangerous content on Twitter. So I don't, that's their way of just controlling the narrative, and it got away from them when Facebook started to crank in 07, 08. There was a lot of free discord there. You could really post anything about anything, and it was endless free speech there.
But they put it in an infrastructure bill. I mean, just think about the implications of that. Here's a bill. It's a couple of thousand pages, and buried in this bill is this what is it, an edict? I don't even know what you want to call it.
Seems like it, yeah.
Yeah, to silence, really, the conservatives, silence parents, silence religious people, and silence anybody that has any discourse in an infrastructure bill.
Right, because they know nobody's going to read it.
Well, that's
thousands of pages, right?
Exactly the point. What Nancy Pelosi famously said that.
Yeah, we got to pass
so we can read it.
So we can read it. From Mike Benz, and Paul, you had sent this along. The DHS trick to get away with censoring was to declare misinformation a cyber threat to the critical infrastructure. Now, the trick is that anything you say negative, they can say, hey, that's a threat to the critical infrastructure. Yeah. Therefore, shutting you down like Paul experienced, basically, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think a lot of people here, anybody you ever post anything about COVID, you're shadow banned. You ever post anything about 9/11 or any other, or the Gulf of Tonkin incident, any other situation that was considered dangerous to public interest, American interest, you're labeled, you're listed, and you are on a list, especially. I mean, I think we were saying when COVID first hit, we were doing the show, we all talked about it. This is a test run. Who's compliant? Who isn't?
Yep.
And they pretty much know everybody in this room is not compliant.
Yep.
Well,
I don't see a lot of mask wearers in here.
They tried to divide the country. And what actually happened is we divided it between common sense and stupidity. That's really the ultimate thing that came out of what they're doing through these things. Look at where we are now. Everything that they've done hasn't divided the country, it's united us. I mean, all of us that spoke up and elected Trump, all of us are going to be there for the midterms, where we're going to be voting in more conservatives so that we can get more done. They empowered us in a sense. We got so outraged. They pushed the ball so far down the hill to ruin our lives that we all got so pissed that we're like, enough. Common sense is going to rise above, and that's where we are now.